Good afternoon and welcome to the thorough newspaper analysis of 15th March 2022. For today, we have the article Justice on a Back Burner, which has been taken from the Indian Express editorial and has been authored by Justice Rekha Sharma, who was the former judge of Delhi High Court. Following that, we will have the news update and the legal news, which you know are a part of LawSikho's initiative to keep its readers and students updated with the current affairs that is happening in and around of India. In today's article, Justice on a Back Burner, it deals with the retirement of Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, Justice D.N. Patel. Before retirement, he was dealing with a significant number of important cases, one of which was the hate speech cases made against the protesters of the Citizenship Amendment Act. The gravity of this case lies in the fact that after the hate speeches instigated violence in the northeast Delhi, which left 53 people dead and several hundreds injured. In the events as it happened, there surfaced 4 videos. In the first video, Anurag Thakur instigates the crowd, calling the protesters Desh ke Gaddaro. This slogan was also followed by Abhay Verma, who is a sitting MLA of BJP, in a second video. A third video surfaced where Kapil Mishra claimed that they would only stay quiet until Trump was in power, and after he had been removed, they would hit the streets if the protesters were not cleared by then. In a fourth video, Parvesh Verma, who is also the MP of BJP, stated that the protesters could rape and instigate violence on similar grounds as had been conducted on the Kashmiri Pandits. When the Delhi High Court was moved, they asked why no FIRs had been lodged, to which the Solicitor General merely said that the timing was not conducive. The matter was then posted for 27th February 2020, while Justice Muralidhar, who was adjudicating the matter, he was transferred overnight on 26th February 2020 to Punjab and Haryana High Court. The matter then moved into the Kora of the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court, and the Solicitor General submitted to the Chief Justice that the matter was being looked into by the police. The matter was then adjourned and the case was posted for further hearing till April 13th, 2020. The questions that remain now are that the Special Commissioner of Police did not point out whether he had watched the videos that were subject of the case. The Special Commissioner of Police, when the matter was posted back to 27/2/2020, he had assured the court that he would look into the matter, he would watch these videos personally and then take action. After Justice Muralidhar was transferred, and the case went on into the hands of the Chief Justice of Delhi High Court. The Special Commissioner of Police did not point out whether he had watched the same and whether he had taken any actions for the same. The police was supposed to register an FIR on the apparent commission of a cognizable offence, yet they were reprieved. The plea of conducive timing made by the Solicitor General was also untenable, and such plea is not supported by law. The court's acceptance of this untenable plea is further problematic because we know that the court is a protector of life and liberty of people. The case was put on a back burner, and out of frustration, Harsh Mander, the one who moved the court, withdrew the petition in July 2020, and he reserved his rights to approach the jurisdictional court. Next up, we have the news updates. N. Chandrashekharan named AI chairman. Tata Sons chairman N. Chandrashekharan has assumed the position of chairman of Air India. The appointment decision came after a board meeting was conducted last week. The Tata Sons are yet to announce a reconstituted board of directors. Secondly, we have the Indian team winning the Asian Junior Handball Championship. In a show of crushing defeat, the Indian team defeated their opponents Thailand 41-18 in their last league match and clinched the gold medal in the 16th Asian Women's Junior Handball Championship in Almaty, Kazakhstan. The result further earned them a qualification for Women's Junior World Handball Championship scheduled to be held in Slovenia from June 2022 to July 3rd. In third article for today, we have Mina Swaminathan passes away. Mina Swaminathan, the childcare expert, passed away on Monday at the age of 89. She chaired the committee that recommended the Integrated Childcare Development Scheme in Tamil Nadu and was also the emeritus trustee of M.S. Swaminathan Research Foundation. She was also one of the founding members of the Center for Women's Developmental Studies and an international consultant with UNESCO and UNICEF on early childhood care and support. For the legal news today, we have the first article: failure to pay rent is not a penal offense. Supreme Court quashes FIR against a tenant. The SC observed that the failure to pay rent could have civil consequences, but the same cannot be deemed as a penal offense under the Indian Penal Code. It therefore quashed an FIR registered against a tenant by the landlord. In the second article for today, we have letters patent appeal not maintainable against orders, which does not have traits and trappings of finality. This has been said by the Supreme Court, and in this case, the SC observed that a letter's patent appeal could not be entertained if the orders do not have traits and trappings of finality. Letters patent, according to Calcutta High Court Clause 15, states that when an impugned order would be a judgment within the scope of Clause 15 of letters patent, that would depend on facts and circumstances of each case. Letters patent appeal is an option available to the petitioner before approaching the SC. He has the option to approach another bench constituted with more than one judge. It is an intra-court appeal. So this was all for today. For free study materials and TNA PDF slides, please join our Telegram channel by scanning the QR code. You can also join our Instagram channels by following the official handles. And for any further information, you can visit www.lawsikho.com. Thank you.